What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kayla J. Today we're doing a full face of Colourpop. I'm talking about primer, foundation. I'm talking about everything is Colourpop. If you guys like this video, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that. You know what I'm saying? Do all that. Let's get into the video. So my brows are already done. I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Dark 40. I'm going to use that to start priming my eyes. I'm going to go into my Element of Surprise Colourpop eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this deep purple down here. I believe that's Blank Canvas. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to start that right about here. Alright, so now that I've just placed that on my lids, the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to take this color right here. That is Details, I believe. I'm going to take that color, and I'm going to place that right above, just to make it seamless. The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to deepen up my crease. I'm going to go into You Had Me at Hello palette by Colourpop. I'm going to take Pulling Strings, and I'm just going to deepen up my crease right here before we start to cut. Now that I've added Pulling Strings, I'm going to go back into my Morphe M518. I'm going to go back into my Element of Surprise palette. I'm gonna take Details, and I'm just gonna make sure that everything is blended out, make sure there are no harsh lines of demarcation, and just gonna make everything seamless. Now that we've added those colors, the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back into my concealer, and I'm gonna cut the crease. Alright, although this cut crease is not the most perfect, like, I don't really worry about the tails until I'm done with the lid color. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't really worry about them till after the fact. So I'm going to go into my High Maintenance palette by Colourpop. I'm going to take this one. I'm not really sure what's the name of that one, but I'm going to take that one. I'm going to put that on my lids. Alright, so now that I have my lid color done, I'm trying to decide if I want to add another color, like maybe. And y'all, let me tell you about this foundation though, okay? So when I first heard it was coming out, I'm like, oh cool, you know, a matte foundation. You know, I have oily skin, so I'm thinking like, you know, this could be something. Yeah. You know, but I still got my Holy Grail, Smashbox, Fenty, all of that. I'm like, ain't no way, you know, this $12 foundation, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, Colourpop always comes through. Like, And I can honestly say that that's probably like my only moment of doubt for Colourpop, because like any and everything, they just always come through. So I'm going to take my new Colourpop All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. I'm gonna put that all over my face. When I tried this the other day, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, is this supposed to be like Fenty? Because, you know, Fenty is like a soft matte primer, and I love that because it's like, you know, sticky, and I feel like my foundation has something to adhere to. This isn't sticky, and when I first tried it on, I'm like, oh god, what is that? Oh, probably from the makeup wipe. So I'm like, oh god, you know, it's not sticky. No, girl, just having all types of doubts, sis. So I'm like, you know, just give it a chance. So that's what I did. I wore it out, and y'all, amazing. Amazing. And when they said this was full coverage, they weren't playing. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into my Colourpop concealer. But I have two. I have the dark 46 and I have the dark 40. So this one is the dark 40 and this one is the dark 46. So this is the one that I use as a highlighter. Okay, so Colourpop doesn't have a cream contour, so I'm going to use my Fenty Matchstick and Espresso, and I'm going to use that. They do have a bronzer that I usually put on after, you know, I'm doing all my setting and stuff like that, but for right now, I'm going to use the Fenty Matchstick in the color Espresso. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my No Filter setting powder from Colourpop. This is the medium deep. I'm going to use that to set the places where I highlighted. Now that I've set those areas, I'm going to go into my Colourpop bronzer. I believe this is the color Rodeo. I'm not sure. You know, it doesn't say, but this is my contour. This is my powder contour. So I'm going to use that in the places that I contour.
I'm going to use my sheer press powder from Colourpop, and that's in the color Dark. And I'm just going to use this to set all over my face, just to set everything.
We're going to move back into our eyes. We're going to finish our eyes, mascara, lashes, under the eye, everything. So I'm actually going to take my high maintenance palette. I think I'm going to take these two colors and I'm going to put that right here, right under my eye. So I have glue on my lashes. My lashes are drying right now. Just gotta wait for it to get just a little bit tacky. Y'all know how that goes. So I'm gonna take my Marc Jacobs mascara. I'm going to just put that on my top and bottom lashes. Alright, so now that our lashes are done, the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to set my face. And then after I set my face, I'm going to highlight and choose a lip. This is the Colourpop All-Star Face Setting Spray. I heard this was also matte. Come on now, come through with the matte products, okay? This is the Shayla by Colourpop Loose Highlighter Powder. This is in the shade Boomin'. I'm gonna take Colourpop's Lippy Pencil. This is in BFF 3. I knew it was BFF, I just didn't know which one. But it's in BFF 3. And I'm gonna use that to line my lips. So since I do not have a Colourpop lip gloss, I know, don't fry me in them comments, but I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. So this is our final look. This is a full face of Colourpop, and I really hope you guys like this look. Like, this was really fun getting to try out, you know, the setting spray and the primer and everything. Like, that was really fun because that was my first time using it. So if you guys like this, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that. Y'all can request looks in the comments. Like, y'all can do all of that, and I'm gonna definitely be down for it because, you know, why not? So yeah, so if you like this, like, share, comment, subscribe. We out.